In the past months, I have had the opportunity to discuss with many leaders where their teams use Agile and Agile software development methodologies, and I have had the same question. How can we get better at developing products that the users like? We often spend time going through Agile planning and Agile delivery just at the end of several sprints to come out with the feedback of the customer that what we have delivered is not what they wanted or what they needed at all. So how can we avoid that, Amaya? And that's when I explained to them the difference between an Agile sprint and a design sprint. And many of them have never heard about design sprint. So if this is your case, stay to watch this short video where you will learn more about the difference between an Agile sprint and a design sprint and how you can combine both to get better at developing products that users like. So in product development, we have Agile sprints, which are the vehicle to deliver a product to the users, and design sprints, which are the GPS. Effectively, what will happen when you combine Agile sprints with design sprints is that with Agile sprints, you will build the thing right, and with design sprints, you will build the right thing. So normally the process starts with you deciding what is the thing that you have to build, because it's the thing that the users want, that the users will be willing to adopt. And then with Agile sprints, you will be able to deliver that thing right, so that the value that is received by the customers is exactly what they are expected when you combine these two methodologies together. Effectively, this is the process that many companies that are successful at building the right thing and the things right do. They combine a design sprint with Agile. So they discover the products and they deliver those products right and fast. Because when you start with product discovery using design sprint, you focus on, are we building the right product? You will take care later on the details of the language, of the SaaS solution or cloud provider. But first start with, are we building the right product? And design sprint is a 4-day process to help you answer that question. What is the actual product that will solve the problems and challenges of a certain type of users or target population to whom you want to provide products and services? And what you will do in those 4 days is bring a team together of experts, small team, 7, 9 people, that will have a common understanding of the problem, will come up with ideas about possible solutions to the problem, will make a decision on which solution to move forward with, build a prototype and validate the prototype with real users at the end of those 4 days. So at the end of those 4 days, what you will have is a prototype that has been validated with users. So you have real data from real users that will help you make the decisions of how to progress to solve that problem. Is that solution a solution that is worth moving into delivery? Is a solution that is worth refining before moving into delivery? Maybe doing a new prototype, modifying things based on the feedback from their users? Or is actually a solution that is going nowhere and it's best to take a different approach and find a different solution to that problem because that solution that you have prototyped and share with customers or users is not the right one? So effectively, at the end of these 4 days, what you will have is validated content with real users and reduce risk in just 4 days. And if at the outcome of that product discovery phase is we have this solution, let's go ahead with it, let's build it, then is when you bring Agile sprints. That's when you start delivering the product, either using Agile or Scale Agile frameworks, whatever Agile framework you are using. Then is when those frameworks help you building the thing right. And you will have the iterative development cycles, which is the Agile sprints, that will help you to continuously integrate and release value incrementally for those users. The outcome of those sprints and the outcome of that agile software development is a working product and measurable value. So effectively, when you combine product discovery with agile, the software development, what you are getting is effectively the right product that users are willing to use, built in the right way, with the functionality and usability expectations of those users. Are you ready to stop building the wrong thing? The reality is nowadays, the question is not whether you can afford to run a design sprint and do product discovery. It's whether you can afford not to invest those 4 days on making the decision of what is the right thing to put your focus on. So your journey can start with a single conversation. Contact me and I will help you either if you're facing a specific product challenge or exploring new market opportunities. However, you are looking to transform how your team approaches innovation, let's discuss how design sprints and similar methodologies can help you start building the right thing the right way.